Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by 5paisa.com and Delta.exchange. And today, once again, the global cues were very bad. In fact, for the last 1 or 2 months, as and when the US markets fell, but Asian market did not react much. And today, what I found, Asian markets were actually overreacting. Yesterday, on a close to close basis, Dow was down only about 129 points. That's less than 0.5%. But today morning, Japan down more than 3%, Australia, South Korea, Hong Kong, they were all down more than 2%. And of course, today when Asian markets opened, even the Dow futures is also down. It was down nearly 400 points. But still, somehow I felt that Asian markets have reacted, overreacted. And on top of the Asian markets reaction, FII have sold 7,000 crores last Tuesday. And that was the second highest selling in last many years, as I told you. Even during the pandemic time, they did not sell so much. So because of that, SGX Nifty was indicating nearly 400 point gap down. But when the market opened, actually, it was not 400 point gap down. It was only about 200 point gap down. But still 200 point gap down is a big one. But at least, it has given some chance for the option sellers to adjust their positions. But then again, after opening, as usual, market started falling. And it fell. It went very close to yesterday's low. And then there was some recovery, and probably the recovery was led by domestic institutions buy. And by the time we started moving higher, even the European market started recovering. Even the Dow future also started recovering. And Dow future, as of now, it has recovered more than 600 points from intraday low. So this is clearly a roller coaster ride for US markets. Every day Dow making 500 to 1000 point move up or down, or sometimes both up and down. And markets are in a very clearly in a jitter mode. And people say, Nasdaq stocks are overvalued, but then the Dow stocks are also falling. So sometimes, in a commotion, you really don't understand anything. So today, the star performer is the PSU banks. PSU bank index was up more than 5%. It was so surprising. In fact, in the last 1 year, PSU banks have been outperforming the private sector banks. And look at the HDFC Bank. And despite declaring very good results, it keep falling. That's because FIIs, FIIs, they don't hold Bank of Baroda or Punjab National Bank, but they hold a lot of HDFC Bank. And even after the recovery also, and most of the banking stocks are higher, Bank Nifty was significantly higher. Still, when I look at HDFC Bank and HDFC, they both are down. And in fact, this whole fall has been done by HDFC Twins and IT stocks. IT stocks is another major dragger. And today, IT index is more than 3.5% down. And out of the bottom 5 stocks, 4 stocks are from IT. I think there are only 4 IT stocks in Nifty, and all of them appear in the bottom 5. So on one side, Bank Nifty is supporting, other side, both Reliance, HDFC Twins, in fact, HDFC Twins, Reliance and IT stocks dragging the market. And finally, we ended Bank Nifty significantly higher than yesterday's close and Nifty significantly lower than yesterday's close. So TCS, Infosys, Reliance, these 3 stocks alone reason for half of the fall in Nifty. Otherwise, Nifty would have fallen about 100 point only. So 100 point fall is okay, but 300, 400, I think from yesterday's close to today's low, I think it was about 450 point. So the roller coaster ride in US is understandable because of Fed and other things, but here I really do not know. I still feel that Indian markets will continue to be volatile until another big event, budget, is over. So one good thing today, I said in US, the VIX was still more than 30. I will become a little bit comfortable only if the US VIX falls below 30. And in fact, I will be more comfortable only if it falls below 25. But as long as it's trading above 30, it's very, very dangerous. And markets can be hugely volatile. And look, our VIX is only 21. But still, you see, yesterday, Bank Nifty fell so much, then shot up 1300 points from yesterday intraday low. And today, it fell 700 points, then from there it shot up 1000 points. So taking a total swing to 1700 points. So I am also happy to tell you that I am trying to follow some technicals nowadays. Some intraday signals I found out. Today in Twitter, I just mentioned it for buying. Of course, basically I am not a buyer, I am a seller. But still, for buyer I have given. So I gave a 37,000 Bank Nifty call option buy at 340 with a stop loss of 280. So that 340 bought, it has gone up to 1000 plus. So technicals, there is no separate technical for option seller and option buyer. Technical is only one thing that will tell you whether the market is likely, again I repeat, is likely to go up or down. And then, so depending upon who you are, you can take the position. So option buyers can buy call option, option seller can sell put option, future player can go long. So anyway, we are planning to come out with some small workshops for these small technical things. And again, people trollers will come and troll so many things. So the people say, I'm charging 50,000, 60,000 fees for my workshop. They say, oh, you are serving only rich people. You're not serving for poor people. Now, if I say, okay, I will charge 5,000 rupees for some option buy, option sell courses, then they'll say, no, you say you never keep a stop loss. Why are you talking about stop loss? How an option buyer can trade without stop loss? So they are all different things. So whether you do anything, the people will always try to find fault with you. So we just don't care about it. So the good thing today is that markets have seen dramatic intraday recovery for 2 days in a row. So that shows that domestic institutions are not going to give up. But at the same time, I tell you, these FIIs are also not going to give up. So today's expiry day, it will take very long time for the FII data to be out, but I am sure today also it will be more than 5,000 crore. And generally, expiry day sell figure, we have to write it off because there may be some arbitrage trades also, right? So what is that arbitrage trade? So maybe you wait for this Saturday, I'll be coming out with a video how this arbitrage trade creates a huge volatility on expiry day. So Saturday will be the video. So one thing good, second day dramatic recovery, and India VIX has fallen very slightly, but still 21 is high. It should come down to 18 or 17, but that can happen only after the budget. So we have India specific big event, that's a budget. But I'm hoping that budget will have to be good. So you and me know, so definitely Prime Minister as well as Finance Ministers will know that they are facing elections in 5 different states, and Uttar Pradesh is being the most important one. So definitely they cannot afford to give a bad budget. So anyway, BJP has the history of shocking the market. So all of a sudden in just one day, they brought down the corporate tax from 30% to 22%. So what the people call it as Nirmala candle, you know, all the short sellers have been killed in one day. So I think, you know, last budget also exactly the same thing. Just 2 weeks before the budget, market started falling, kept on falling. I think it has fallen more than nearly 10%. And then the budget day was the day it started recovering, and it shot up more than what it fell. So if everything goes well, and we can expect something like that, because this time also markets have fallen nearly 10% from 18,600, or if you are talking about the recent one, 18,350 to 16,850. So that's almost more than 1,500 points, nearly 10%. So the budget can change the thing, and market can shoot up if there is any positive surprise in the budget. So anyway, that we will discuss later. So right now, let me check anyway. I don't think that data will be out, FII data. No, it is still not out. And let me check the Dow futures. So, okay. Yeah. So it's okay. So US economic growth also doing well as per some data, some breaking news. So let us hope today's low and yesterday's low, yesterday means Tuesday, low should be the low at least for until budget day. So as long as there is no negative news in budget, yesterday's low should be the low at least for another 1 week. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.